Hello everybody. Oh my goodness, I'm back. Okay, I've had a complete hiatus. I just looked and my last video was in June. It's now the end of January and I promise I have a good reason. Like, genuinely have a good reason. But I'm so glad to be back. Like, you know, I'm here. I'm ready. So, the main bit of news. The best excuse ever. I'm pregnant. As you can tell from this photo, I'm quite far along. When I filmed my last video that I posted on this channel, I had either just found out or hadn't quite yet found out. So I'm literally due any day now. If my bump comes into the video, I can't do anything about that. I am having a big child and I cannot wait. He's literally going to be here any minute. I'm having a boy and it's so exciting. So life got a little bit crazy. I couldn't tell the internet because I also couldn't tell my family due to a very sad bereavement. So couldn't tell my family until 20 weeks. And then I was making things for cash stuffing and I'm already out of breath. Yay for pregnancy. And time just slipped away from me. I cannot tell you how quickly my life has gone in the last, like, I don't know, well, 9 months, I suppose. And I think I mentioned before, I haven't rewatched all of my videos, but I was also renovating a cottage. So we went all guns blazing into renovating the cottage. I think I said I had a different account for monies for that, so it didn't touch any of this anyway. And I've basically just been living paycheck to paycheck and not thinking about cash stuffing, which I've done all right. I feel like I do still manage my money well, but it's time to get serious. So I looked over everything this morning. I got my first full statutory maternity pay check on Friday. That's fun. It's not much lower than what I was getting because I was only working retail part-time anyway. So we're getting there. But this is all changing. We're going to do a big reallocation today, see how much money I've got in here. I've got my car insurance coming out at the end of the month. And I have a new, this is what I'm calling an annual binder. This is my annual binder, very specific to me. And it will take out a lot of these, which I think is a good thing. I'm very excited about this. I bought these acrylic covers. I've got one for the front and one for the back. Off of Vinted. They did get a little bit damaged in transit. I don't know if you can see that crack. These were also off Vinted, just like, I don't even know what you call these, rings. I don't know, but they are literally specific to all of the dates that I need in a year. And very excitingly, I've got the vinyl ready for my baby's birthday. Obviously we don't know his name yet. Well, we've got a couple of ideas, but so don't think I'm going to do a title page. I'll just know that that is mine. I might do something fancy under here, maybe, but we'll see. As I said, it needs to be trimmed. We're just going to roll with it today. All right. Mama incoming. Baby brain is a real thing for sure. And so yeah, let's get to counting what we got, because I'm very excited. I'm not going to touch Miss Dragon Money. She is just here for the vibes. And I think we will start here. So I'm not going to take out any coins, just because I also feel I seem to have lost my zip. Like the oh god, I don't know if you can see that, the like tag for that zip. So I'm gonna have to do something with that as well. But yes, these were the pounds that I was using for car boots. My cottage is very small, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna have the space for like reselling. I have some other business, I think I spoke briefly about, like business ideas and stuff. So me and my boyfriend are now officially living together, which is just absolutely amazing. It was a long time coming, and yeah, about freaking time. So my purse is empty apart from those pounds, and yeah, I guess we just start emptying, right? I think. Where shall we start? I don't even remember what the binders were for. Like, genuinely don't. I think this was my personal binder. So let's start there. And I actually do really love all of the envelopes that I've, like all of the binders that I've got. I'm actually going to put these down the side. Just so I've got a bit more room. That's better. I'm going to use a receipt to tell me the spacing that I've got. Okay, cool. Right. And I'm going to put the money here as well. So I'm literally taking everything out because, as I was saying, I'm going to change over to my annual binder. I'm going to take these out as well, and they will go in. They will go into the pockets in my annual binder if they are relevant. I'm definitely going to still need some of these because new retainer is going, like, I'm still going to need that. And I genuinely can't remember what I was thinking with regards to, like, was I keeping my personal binder? But anyway, the cash needs to come out. I need to start fresh. Maybe I'll leave that in there. Just in case. I'll take out the ones that are for specific people. My glasses, that was the receipt, and the optical record, that can come stay in there. So yes, obviously I'm now on maternity leave, which is, oh my god, it's so nice. But I will need to at some point, obviously I don't know if any of you guys have been on maternity leave, but you only get paid for the first 39 weeks, which obviously I'm taking the full year because screw retail. So I'm taking the full year, only getting paid for 39 weeks of it, and obviously need to sort out some money after. We are planning to have me stay at home. That was what my boyfriend's mum did, and he wants us to raise our child like that, and obviously that is my absolute dream. So I'm all for that. But obviously we don't live in a society that supports that as much as it used to. So, right, these ones definitely coming out because it is like my mum's birthday. These ones are all annual events. Whereas like the glasses and the new retainer and stuff, that's a little bit more vague. I don't know. My mum is turning 70 this year and I'm turning 30, and that is just wild. We're having a big party, which obviously I haven't really saved towards because found out I was pregnant, or like was renovating a house. Just, you know, it just, life got away from me. And that is absolutely fine. You know, we are where we are, and I'm loving life at the moment. My cottage is done for the most part. A couple of little tweaks here and there. My boyfriend has been absolutely incredible, as has his dad, in helping us get it ready. Everyone's so excited. It just really is a great time in my life. So Little Babine, which I have this baby tracker for, was from one of my best friend's babies. She's now had her baby girl. She's all happy and healthy. Obviously I won't be putting her name in here, but it's so cute oh, she's just gorgeous. And she's so cute. She was born with a full head of hair and it stuck up on end for, it just stuck up on end. I think she's 4 months now and it is finally too long to stick on end. And oh my gosh, she's just the cutest little thing. Right, that is my, well, I suppose it was that birthdays and gifting folder. I can't remember. How awful is that? Right, I have a big chunk of money in here with the receipts from the post office. It's £330 and I don't know why. I assume it was for maybe July's cash stuffing, and I just never got round to it because, you know, life. So yeah, don't know why that's here, but how absolutely stinking lovely is that to find money that you didn't realise you had. So that's going straight in the pile. Lovely jubbly. And then this, yes, I think in my last cash stuffing, oh, that was fully funded. It's not fully funded anymore. I need to try out the, is it nail varnish remover that you're supposed to use to clean it off? I'll have to try that. We still haven't had our boiler checked, but that would be good. That is, let me just count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 25, 125. I'm sure we'll have it done at some point. I think I have an annual binder folder for it. Do I? That's a good question. Let me just check. I do, yes. So actually, I'm going to keep that in. What was it? I can't remember. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 105. So that's 125, wasn't it? There we go. So I'm just going to put that to the side because it's well overdue. So it's good that I've still got that fully funded. I will put that in first. So me and my boyfriend have decided that the best method for us to like stay on track with money is that I will pay for the food, because obviously I'm basically now a homemaker, which is my absolute dream. I'm so excited about it, and I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. I'm gonna leave these ones in here just for now. Pixie is my cat. We've decided to postpone. So we moved into the cottage on the 10th of January. It's now, what, the 20... It's the 28th as I'm filming this. Will my baby be a January baby, or will he be a February baby? We'll find out. But we've decided to postpone having Pixie with us here at the cottage for the moment, just because learning how to raise a child is enough of a learning curve without the added pressure of like getting an animal used to a new environment. Obviously the dream is to have her, oh cute, is to have her here with us. But again, it's a very small cottage and she's more than happy with my mum. She stayed at home with my mum. I think she's missing me, and obviously I'm not really driving at the moment, so it's definitely been hard. My mum's been coming to visit me pretty much every week, which has been absolutely lovely. And oh, £5 on road tax. Yay, that's due at the end of the month. I've decided for road tax because we're also thinking of changing our car situation. Oh my God, I still haven't, oh my God, baby brain, wow, geez. I'm paying my road tax monthly. It's £17 a month or 195 in one payment. Obviously, I don't think I've got that with me. If the money situation in here is much more than I thought I had, then we might revisit that. We will see. But my boyfriend and I have decided, because of bills and stuff, that I'm going to pay for food because I'm the homemaker, and he is very graciously taking on the bills of the cottage. We are all planning. Who's planning? We're both, like, we're sharing babies' costs and stuff, so it's very exciting. I was thinking this morning actually that I might do a video on, so we've bought everything secondhand on eBay, Vinted, like from friends. We've been gifted so many clothes and it's just been absolutely incredible. And I feel like it would be quite beneficial to any other mums or mums to be out there on the interwebs, if I like showed how much I saved, maybe. Like, even with all the postpartum stuff, I bought a lot of it secondhand or vintage. It seems like a lot of it goes to waste. So obviously you're helping in that aspect if you're preventing something from going to landfill. If I did like a comparison between the cost if I was to buy it new and the cost for that I got it for, even with paying for postage and packaging and stuff. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. Yeah. Also, was probably a lovely time to say thank you to anyone who's checked in on me. Obviously I completely dropped off the internet. I don't have any other social media. It's literally just this YouTube channel. And I'm so grateful for anyone that like left a comment or checked in, asked how I was, like that. It was just really lovely to come back to. And I'm very grateful. It's a lovely, lovely community we have, and I'm glad to be back a part of it. So this is my game day folder, which I very much enjoy. I fully intend to bring back when I'm in a better financial situation. I'm not in a bad financial situation, just like in a bit of a weird transition moment. And so I'm going to keep all the games in there. Again, I'll have to clean off the boards, but I am going to take the cash out. Not the coins, I'll leave the coins in there, but the notes are unfortunately coming out. Also got some money in here. Look at that. This is obviously in preparation. That's gross. This was obviously in preparation for my next game day. Didn't happen, did it? So money in Rosebud Budget's Mini Monsters is only coins, so that's staying in there, which is nice. Little date night only has £4. Did I just do these all in? Okay, this one has some oh, sweet, a £5 note. These are all such amazing challenges. Cannot wait to get back to this. This makes me so excited. And I have everyone's videos to catch up on, like 7 months of videos to catch up on. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So yes, I will be leaving comments and just being back in the community until I have my baby. And then I might drop off for a little bit. But I'm also, so there's £5 coming out, oh no, 15 coming out of Pickle and Pud's See How My Savings Grow challenge. This makes me feel kind of rich and I'm loving it, but also, you know, there's a reason we're reallocating. What was I saying? Yes, might drop off the face of the world again when I have my sweet little baby boy. Obviously, adjustment to motherhood can be quite overwhelming, and I'm prepared for it mentally, but who knows? Who knows? So that was another 15 coming out of Little Moon Budget's calculator. Oh, and the Silly Goose Savings Challenge from Kimberly Budgets also has £5 notes in it. A £5 note. Okay. But yes, I'm fully intending to do at least one video a month. I don't know if I'll get more done than that. We will just see. So I appreciate your patience. And we'll just see how we go. So that is all the binders empty. Okay, so we've got 120 here for the boiler. But I'm going to count up the rest of the money and we'll see what we've got. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. £300. Let me just check that. Yes, £300. Amazing. Am I going to remember this? Maybe not. Right. So 300, I'm just going to count these in separate and then we'll add them together. Maybe I will grab my calculator. So that's 300 and we'll just see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20. That's 220 squids. Amazing. This is already more than I thought I had. Fabulous. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. That is 165. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is so exciting. Plus the 120. Wow. I've got 805 quid. This is just incredible. Okay, this just goes to show that cash stuffing works. Like, genuinely works. How amazing is that? Like, you think you're like I feel poor. And then I'm like, oh yeah, but I've got my cash stuffing stuff. And then it's like, hold on a minute. You're rich. Wow, that's just incredible. Okay, £805. That's my 125 quid there for the boiler, which is a little bit over actually. But we'll see what is required. Oh my god, that looks like so much money. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I gotta reshuffle some stuff because, oh my. Look at that. That is crazy. Okay, I'm sure there is a little screenshot I can grab out of that. Let's get started. Okay, I just had a think. I'm using my Remarkable to keep track of everything. That includes all of the folders that I've got in here and how much I have to spend for each one. This is the beautiful monies that we've got. We've got a beautiful amount of money. £805, including this 120 for the boiler. But the 120 for the boiler is going straight in. That is, where's that? In June. There we go, boiler service. So I've put June 30th, 120. That is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. I've got 115. So I'm going to put 5 back in there. And then that can be put in this folder. This is going to be a really boring reallocation. It's a very adult reallocation. There's not much leeway here. I have some big expenses coming up and just don't want to have to worry about that with baby on the way. So we've got the 120 in for the boiler service. The next big payment, so I've already told you that I'm doing my road tax monthly now. It's £17 a month. It would be 195 if I was paying it all at once. My anniversary present this year is giving birth. I've got 2 really good friends' birthdays on February the 11th. They are also going to wait because baby comes first. And honestly, them having another nephew is the most important thing. So, interestingly, my car insurance went down from £564 in 2024 to £460 in 2025. So, I'm going to budget £550 and hope that it's a happy medium. I did go in and change my address on my policy and it actually went up by £9. So, I don't know how much it's going to be, but we're budgeting 550, and it'll have to come out of my savings if it goes over that, basically. So we're going to use the 20s because the 5s feel like a precious commodity in cash stuffing, and I don't know why. I think some post office don't like giving them, some do, like it's all just a bit wishy-washy. So 550, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So that is 300 there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. So that's 400. 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, 80, 95. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. That should be 550, if I counted that right. So I'm just going to quickly count that again, but not subject you to that. $300. $500. 550. Perfect. Okay. Again, feels like a lot of money. Oh, I've got them out of order. There we go. And that is in February. Oh, there it is. Will this wallet be able to hold this much? Yes, it can. Okay. I might have to put an elastic band around this because that feels like it might fall out. And then that leaves me with 550 on car insurance and 120 on the boiler from 105, which was the whole amount that we had. That leaves me 135, which I'm just going to put the whole amount towards my home insurance. Now, my home insurance comes out on May the 2nd, and that just feels like the right thing to do. It's the adult thing to do, isn't it? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, 140, because I took £5 out of the boiler. So there's 140 in there. I've budgeted, I've said that I'll need 206. I assume that was what it was last year. But it's a good start. So there's 135 in there. And I will write that down. And then, yeah, that is my annual binder. It's chunky. So I'm now going to go through, I'll do a little time lapse and put all of my trackers in this folder, just so that they have a place again. And then maybe I'll talk you through my monthly thing. So yeah, maybe. Okay, so these are the trackers that I haven't been able to put in there. They're a bit more vague than the wallets that I've put in here. So I've got Sensational and 70, what I wanted to save for my mum's 70th birthday. I've only got 4 months to do that. There's no way I'm going to get 500 quid for it. So this is my friend and her 2 daughters. I'm going to need to put them separately because I've got their birthdays separately now. This is the amount for all of my friends. So initial is all of like my friends in my friendship group and their birthdays, and I love this tracker. This is so cute, but again, they're all separate in here, so maybe I'll have just like a little tracker on the side with how I'm doing on the years. I don't know. Little Babine, the baby's been born. I could use this for me, but I feel like I've also bought everything I need. gift giving, maybe this could go in my purse, but then I don't know if I'd want to save £100 in my purse if I'm just carrying it out and about. These two were both for my mum and I's 70th and we're doing 100 years of us. So I wanted to do trackers for those. But again, that's in July and £2,000 is not going to happen. So again, not using those. And then a month ahead, it doesn't feel important to me right now. So I'm not doing that either. But that is my annual binder. I'm going to have to make a rather large deposit of money from that. And then, yeah. So for this month, I had £824 in my current account. I move £150 to fuel, which, to be honest, I've got just under £200 in still anyway, because I haven't driven much recently. So that's really good. And if I feel like I get to a point where, so I put 150 quid in a month. So maybe if I get to 2 months, I'll just stop it there and then I can transfer the money out and use it for something else. I've decided to budget myself £300 for food each month. £150 goes to my pension and savings. The current water bill is £31, but that will definitely go up because obviously we're now using water. I've got Audible comes out on the 4th. That is £5.99. Got my council tax on the 10th, gift gaff on the 18th, and now my road tax on the 31st. So that leaves me £113 over. And I'm just going to leave that as a leeway. That's going to be a little bit extra for this month, and we'll see what we've got at the end. I would love to buy us a bigger duvet, but obviously that comes with sheets and pillows and stuff, pillowcases. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm not going to put anything in my purse. I'm going to leave it all digital at the moment, and we will see where we are at the end of this month and the beginning of next month, with a little baby in tow, of course. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too long. I hope you've enjoyed it and that it wasn't too wishy-washy, but I feel really good that I've now set up this binder and that basically, I mean, 2.5 of my really big payments throughout the year are fully funded. So yeah, that's a great achievement. And cash stuffing works, and I'm so glad to be back to it, and can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you again for all the support. I look forward to watching all of your videos, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.